Well, good afternoon. I'm gonna talk about job design. First of all, what is job design? It's a technique that organizes the duties, responsibilities, or tasks specifically for each position in a company for the achievement of a certain object. What is a job analysis? It's a systematic exploration, studying, recording the responsibilities, duties, skills, accountabilities, work environment and ability requirements of a specific job. How collect information about the job position to create? First of all, we're gonna make data collection intensive because you need to think about all the things that you need in a person to get a good worker and what are the requirements to recruit a person in your company. And for example, if you need a designer in your company, you need to think about what is the person gonna design because mm, uh, we have a lot of designers, mechanical designers, so mm, digital designers, and are different. So you need to specific what kind of designer do you need for your company. And then when you tend tend to you're gonna do a documentation um, where you gonna write all about that requirements that you need for a new worker. And then you do a verification to comprove that is correct that you need that worker in your company. And finally, the company do a review about your job design analysis eh, and if this is right, you can develop a job description and specification for a company. Job design description. Job design essentially involves integrating job responsibilities or content and certain qualifications that are required to perform the same. It outlines the job responsibilities very clearly and also helps in attracting the right candidates to the right job. Third, it also makes the job look interesting and specialized. That implies that the person that search for a job and have the right characteristic are gonna more interested in the job position that you design if you made a specific and a good design description. What do you need in job analysis? Well, first of all, you need a job description um, in what you include the job title, job location, job summary, reporting the working condition, job duties, machines to be used, hazards, and the other part. you need to include the job specification, qualification, experience, training, skills, responsibilities, emotional characteristics, sensory demands that the person interested in get the job needs to accomplish to get the job. Example of job analysis. In this case, we want to analyze the financial planning cells that implies a classification of full-time, and if you gonna work in the company, your department are gonna be the financial products for the Western Regional, and the location is in California, and the pay grade is level 4, base plus commission. The job requirements, first of all, we have a summary of position that reduce all the information about the job, and you're gonna see the most interest information about it. Research it and identify target client sector for financial product service. Develop and implement a sales process to include initial contact, follow-up, presentation and closing procedures. Maintain records of contacts and sell status including contact reports, sell projections and quota radius. And then you have additional parts of the analysis like job duties, and where you define all the duties that the person needs to do in the job, and then another part with the skills and software that the person needs to be able to control or use. Like a conclusions, um, do job analysis is good for a company that needs to get a good worker, and is a way to select the correct person for a job and to the job position interesting to the candidates that wanna get a new job. And for that is important to know how to do job analysis and how to make job descriptions to in the future apply in our future work.